We're recording. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We're in Amarillo, Texas. We're just outside of town at the Oasis RV Resort. It's April 23rd, 2019. And I know you haven't heard from us in about 11 days. It seems longer than that, doesn't it? We've done a lot in 11 days.
Yeah, we have.
We quit gate guarding. We did that on Saturday, April 6th. Because
we had enough of it.
we did.
People are rude and it's dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying we will never do it again, but
we'll be a little bit more selective. We were told we were going to watch one well, and as you heard in our previous video, ended up being 5. The one well that we were watching was getting ready to go into frack, and the gates were just getting busy. We kept mentioning to the gate guarding service we were using or that hired us, and they refused to increase our pay. We were frustrated, and
people were getting rude.
Yeah. We told you we were next to a freeway or a highway, not even a freeway, that was 75 miles an hour. 18-wheelers are coming almost on 2 wheels.
Yeah.
Or one side, or 9 wheels, since it's an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, it was getting a little scary.
To come in across the cattle guard, which we were just on the other side of, and the cloud of dust that they created, I mean, it was getting to the point that we have to stay in the RV until the cloud of dust left. If you don't know a lot about caliche is like cement. When it hits moisture, it hardens. And when it hardens, you don't want that in your lungs. And we didn't have any mask or anything. We weren't offered any mask. We weren't told a lot about this gate. So, long story short, we're no longer gate guarding.
For now.
For now. If we do it again, we'll definitely be more selective.
Right.
But we don't really see it in our near future. By the time you get done hearing what we're planning on doing for next winter, you'll see that gate guarding isn't really a necessity. It was just something to help us consume our time. Come on, Luce.
But we could still do it again, so never say never.
So once we left gate guarding, we went to
we went to Fort Stockton.
We were only 17 miles from Fort Stockton. We said, that's it. Let's get the RV cleaned up. We found one place on the east side of town. We didn't really like the way it looked. We went over to the Walmart to make our next decision, and we saw a sign that said Honey Badger. I said, RV park. And we thought, where are they located? And it was like less than a mile away.
Less than a mile from Walmart.
And so we went over there. We called the lady. She said, yeah, come on over. Naomi, hi, if you're watching. And we checked out her lot, and we thought, wow, it's clean, it's fenced in, and she has room. And I love the fence because some of them windstorms that we got, we really wanted the protection from that wind. And she had a field behind her, but it had its shrub grass or brushes or whatever they have in West Texas, and there was no real dust there, and the fence blocked the brunt of the wind. We shook a little bit because we were right in the back corner of her lot.
Right.
But
Honey Badger RV in Fort Stockton is a place to go.
Yep.
Naomi is a wonderful person.
She is. She's wonderful person.
Very friendly, very nice. Great person.
Yep. So we spent the week there. We vacuumed, I think, 3 times.
Yeah,
We emptied every cabinet, the pantry, everything you could think of was emptied, wiped down. And then we vacuumed again. I mean, we vacuumed until we couldn't vacuum nothing anymore.
I mean, the dirt was so bad it got into the cabinets that were closed. So we had to take things out and clean that out.
Yeah,
so
that's what I just said.
Did.
The hutch, the pantry, everything that was closed.
Yeah. I'm still finding things that have dirt on them.
But we feel a lot better now. So after a week there, that gave us a chance to recoup and decide what we wanted to do. We noticed that the calendar was now free 3 weeks earlier than we planned to leave. So I started looking at the map, and I decided, you know what? You've never been to the Grand Canyon. Why don't we go there? And the thing was, we couldn't decide which route to take. So we knew we had to go west to start with. So we stopped at one of our favorite places, Van Horn. We only stayed there 1 day or 2 days. 2 days,
I think we
because
stayed
there
there
was a
too.
storm. We keep watching storms. That's how a lot of our travel is done.
And the winds.
And the winds. So we stayed there 2 days. You did laundry.
Did laundry.
Then we went to Deming, and we were going to stay there. How many days did we stay there? 2?
3
2.
days.
No, we went in, then we went someplace.
Well,
we were supposed to go to City of Rocks.
Right, we didn't go.
But somebody said, y'all know you're only 30 miles from Mexico, don't you? And we went, no. See, we had unfinished business when we left Quartzsite. We didn't go, we only got our prescriptions down at Los Angeles. Oh, I can't say it now. Angedolas? I can't
Look it
say
up. Google it.
Oh, I have to look at it to say the word.
Angadonla. I don't know.
Agondoneless. Do you guys know what I'm talking about just south of the border? Here, talk to her.
Google up. Oh, you Google it. So
Oh, I feel embarrassed now.
So while we were in Deming, we went to an ice cream social. While he's Googling it, I'll just tell you a few things we did. We went to an ice cream social. It's an Escapees member event. So we went to that, and we had a really nice...
At Dreamcatcher.
At Dreamcatcher in
It's an
in
Escapees park, and they have ice cream
You pay
socials.
You pay $1 to have a bowl of ice cream. I mean, come on now. Where are you going to get a bowl of ice cream for $1? And you get to pick
And
whatever
who says
flavor
no
you
to
want.
who says no to ice cream?
We met a whole crowd of people there, and it was very nice. And these were the people that mentioned about Mexico to us. So we drove to Angadola. Did I say that right?
No, you didn't get it right either.
Hey, why don't you just put it on Siri and ask her how to say it?
How can you say something I can't pronounce?
It'd be like your
there we go,
GPS
there
and
we
won't
go.
know how to pronounce it.
Algodones.
Algodones.
That's what I'm...
So we went to Mexico and Algodones.
That's what it is.
Well, we went to,
Los Algodones. You guys know what we're talking about now? It's just across the country line, international country line there from Yuma. So anyway, what did we do? What did we learn at the social?
Mexico was 30 minutes away.
30 minutes.
I don't even think it was 30.
And even though we had plans to go to City of Rocks, we thought, what?
Nothing. You just keep on going there, dude.
You were shaking your head.
No, I'm listening.
Okay.
We didn't go to City of Rocks. We've seen enough rocks. We're not Lucy.
We decided to cross into Los...
Angadola.
No!
Angadolas?
No. Stop!
Okay, we went to Mexico.
We went to Mexico.
But not out of the Yuma side, all the way to New Mexico.
And when you go to Algodones, when you go to Algodones, you want to get there early so you get back across the border early. So we thought since we're in Deming, we're probably going to want to do the same thing again because we don't want to spend all day at the at customs.
Right.
So, let's see, here we go. The name of the town was Puerto Palomas de Villa.
Puerto Palomas de Villa.
Or Puerto Palomas. Okay. You're not following along anyway, so.
Okay, so we went in. We got there.
No, we got up early.
We got up early
because we thought, well, you got to get there early, you got to get back early.
Stand in line to get in, and.
What time did we cross the border?
By 8:45, huh?
8:30 a.m.
By 8:30 a.m., 8:45.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Oh, wait a minute, we saw one chihuahua.
One chihuahua.
The place was dead, and we're going.
Right. We're
oh
like,
my God.
No, maybe we thought maybe they closed the border.
Did they close the border? Forgot to tell us not to go? Is it a holiday?
Yeah, it was a Monday.
Yeah, we didn't know what was going on.
So
we were in a panic, almost in a panic, and we started walking around, and we saw the pink shops.
The pink store is where we.
The pink store.
The pink store is where we were sent to go to.
Right. So we walked there. They don't open till 9. And we're thinking, well, now it's 8:45. Nobody's walking around. So we walked around back, and we found the optometrist and the American Dental place.
American Dental place.
And we said, well, we know where we got to come back. And we're kind of nervous. And it's like, next thing you know, The optometrist the dental place was open first. We walked in and said, can we get a teeth cleaning? And they says, well, probably, but you have to wait till 10 o'clock. And we said, oh, okay, well, we can do that. Then we went to the optometrist and we said, can we get our eyes checked and get some new glasses? By the way, we are wearing our new glasses. Yep. And she says, well, the optometrist doesn't get here till 10. Oh. So now they gave us another hour with nothing to do. So we wrote down our information on a card, that's how they schedule you.
That's how they put you in line.
Yeah, you fill out a card, they lay it on the counter, and as the optometrist comes in, he takes the first card in the line and he takes you out back. So I looked at her and I said, we had a great breakfast in Yuma. Why don't we go find a place to eat? So we start walking around and we can't find any place that has breakfast.
No, it wasn't an area like there were a lot of shops.
Yeah, it's nothing. This place is nothing like Yuma. Yuma, it's like store, and they're all open and they're all trying to get your business. Here, Americans are here. Okay. And they just go on among their own business. Now, they do tell me it does get busy there sometimes of the year.
Yeah.
We were getting there towards the end of the season, so maybe that's what it was.
Maybe. Could have been.
So we found an open restaurant. We were the only customer in a hotel. And it was clean. It was everything. There was a language barrier. So we looked at the pictures.
Yeah, we ate breakfast by the picture.
And what did we have?
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos for breakfast. Oh, it was wonderful.
It was good.
It was really good. It was really good. No complaints. So we slowly make our way over, and we went to, where did we go first? The optometrist. No, to the dental.
To the dental.
We went to the dental, and they said, yes, we could take you. Who wants to go first? And I says, well, wow, that was fast. And Marie goes, you go first. So you went back to the optometrist, and my experience for the dental was completely odd. Number one, they use a numbing agent to clean your teeth.
Yeah, they put it all the way around your gums.
It was like a swab she took out of a package, and I go, oh, great, now what?
They're drugging us now.
And the last time I had teeth cleaning, it was done with basically picks and scrapers.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls out power tools. And it's like, holy cow, what the hell? What the heck's going on here?
Yeah.
And she cleaned them all up. When I got done, she says, well, you have a couple cavities. And I went, oh, okay. And, they didn't take x-rays or anything. She just looked at my teeth. She wrote it down on a piece of paper. They filled out a card that they'll probably keep on file. And she said I had 3 cavities. And I thought, okay, well, I'll have them checked out at a later time. We don't have time for cavity filling today. So next thing you know, you walked in. I said, we kind of high-fived each other like, you're my relief. I'll go to the optometrist. Right. She went to dental.
So while he was at the dental, I was at the optometrist picking out my frames.
Oh, that's right.
So then when I finished doing that, which the ladies there helped me pick them out. So they did it. I think they did
Don't wave
a nice
in front
job.
of the camera, please.
Oh, sorry. And then, so when I went back to the dentist, I said, okay, you go over and pick your frames. But when he got back to the optometrist, they took him right in.
Yep.
So, yep. And then when I got back to the optometrist, after my cleaning, he was done. So then I went right in.
So the optometrist is really good. I mean, perfect English. Asked me if I had anything that he should know, or is there anything that I could tell him to help him, do his job. And I told him that I have what they call a prism with my eyes. If I take off my glasses, I basically have I can see things twice.
So you can see me twice.
That's why I wear glasses. So I only have to see you once.
2 wives. Twins.
And what happens, but they're offset. Like if I was looking at my television right now, I'd have 2 TVs, one here and one here. And slowly, the left eye would just fade out, and my right eye would be, not the designated one, but the one, because I could see better out of my right. Dominant eye. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. My right eye would be more dominant and take over. So I told the doctor that. He asked me about any type of headaches or anything. I says no. And
He
You
had,
went
to get,
in?
he had to get a certain type of frame, though, because of the type of lens he needed to get.
Yeah.
That was the thing there.
My frames are a little bit more. Normally frames are what? 100?
Yours were a little more because, yeah. Well, I don't know.
I think frames are normally about $100, and because of the thickness of the lenses and everything that I had to have done, I had to get a little bit more expensive frame. But we both walked out of there for.
I was really pleased with the doctor because he told me some things about me also that, because he didn't ask me if I had to tell him anything like he asked him. I didn't tell him anything, but he told me a few things I need to keep my eye on. So
Yep.
I'll do that.
So anyway, 10 o'clock we finally got in there and got appointments. At 1:30 we were already back in the United States with the new pair of glasses and clean teeth. I hope I brushed mine. Clean teeth. So 3.5 hours. Where in the United States can you get all that done in 3.5 hours?
Yeah, right.
Normally the optometrist would say, come back in 2 weeks, we'll have your glasses. They made my glasses while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Dental. My waiting time was 2 minutes. How long was your waiting time? Did you go right in after
I went right in.
Oh.
I had no,
We
maybe a minute, maybe.
So, I mean, I know a lot of you are saying you probably have other thoughts about this, but we were satisfied with the work.
We were, and we
And
would
we're
go
gonna
back there.
and we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Except that at the pig store, while we were waiting for our glasses to be made,
We went shopping.
we did a little shopping, and the thing was, one of the clerks came up and said, "Would you like something to drink?" And it says, "Oh, yeah, sure." She says, "Everybody gets one free drink." And she says, "What would you like?" I said, "What do you have?" And she started saying beer, margaritas, and we're thinking it's not even noon.
Yeah.
Barely noon. And I thought, what the hell? We already had fish tacos. I'll have a margarita.
I had tea. Iced tea.
So, anyway, we get back to Deming. We look at the travel plans, and we've noticed that there's different ways that we can go up to the Grand Canyon. And I said, I've been searching on the internet of some place to go next winter. I want to run to Parker. We'll go to this campground and see what it's like. So we went, we stayed one night, we liked it, and we found a winter home. It's called
Rio del Sol Haven.
Yep, in Big River, California.
Right.
Right across the river, 7 miles south of Parker. So we're going to be closer to the Walmart and the stores. Remember when we were in Quartzsite, we either had to go all the way down to Yuma, which was like 68, 70 miles, or we had to go north to Parker.
Right.
Yes, you can buy stuff in Quartzsite, but as soon as the RVers come in, prices go up just about as fast as the RVers come in.
Really bad.
For example, when we arrived November 15th, butter was $3 or something a pound, and after Thanksgiving it was $7 a pound.
$7 a pound.
Come on, folks. That's no way to treat an RVer.
Right.
So anyway, we put a deposit down at the RV place, and then we drove up to Williams, Arizona, to the Grand Canyon Railway campground, which happened to be a Passport America campground. This is a really nice campground, even though there's a railway that goes right behind the place.
Yeah, the train was right behind us.
They were real. It was like they didn't blow the horn right outside our camper. We could tell they were probably 2 blocks down.
I tried to pay him to do that while Rob was sleeping, but they wouldn't stop it.
Yeah, right. So, but the campground was great. We stayed there for 2 nights for $60.
Yeah.
2 nights. And we went up to the Grand Canyon. If you missed that on Facebook, we put some pictures on there. Yeah, we had to. That's right.
We left there on a Friday.
That's right. We left Williams on Friday the 19th, just a couple days ago, and drove to Gallup. In Gallup, we had 3 days free time. I said, hey, they got some hardware stores here and stuff. Let's look around. We found some discounted tile. I'll insert a picture here. We did the bathroom and above the stove with some really nice tile. I replaced the incandescent tail lights with LEDs, which came out really good. And then yesterday, we got up with only intentions to drive 200, 300 miles. And we kept hearing about this storm coming. There's going to be flooding. There's going to be this. There's going to be that. And I said, let's just see if we can make it to Amarillo. I'd rather, if I'm going to sit someplace for 2 or 3 days, I'd rather be in Amarillo than this little town, Tuscanary.
Tuscanary.
Oh, Tuscanary.
Here you go again.
Yeah. Sorry.
We don't know Mexican
horrible
names.
on town. Horrible on town names. Anyway, that's where we are now. We're getting ready to go to Walmart. We don't think we need to video that if you're an RVer, you've been to Walmart. But we're going to take some pictures. We just found out we're 1.5 miles from the Cadillac Ranch. You remember that guy that planted his Cadillacs down in the ground? It's supposed to be right out here around the corner. So we're going to go check that out. And by then, we're going to work up an appetite. We're going to the Big Texan Steakhouse, which is
supposed to be the #1 steakhouse in Texas. So we're gonna tell you later if it is or not.
Yep. So we'll put some photos at the end of this video after we edit it. What are we up to? Oh, we're up to 21 minutes.
That's okay. We haven't done one in a while.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
Now that was the last thing.
We are heading east, finally. When we left Fort Stockton, everybody thought we were heading straight back to Pennsylvania, but we pulled the fast one and went west before we went east. But we're definitely heading east now. Probably go Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Yeah. And we'll be back in Pennsylvania the 9th of May, where we'll have about 11 days off before we go back to work. Yep. That's when we start campground hosting again over at our state park in Patton, Pennsylvania. So anyway, I'll throw some pictures somewhere in here when I'm editing this. Otherwise, probably won't get another video till we get home.
You think? You never know what we'll find along the way.
That's true. That's true. All right. Oh, no, that's all I have.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna end it?
How you gonna end it?
I don't know.
You end it.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so.
And if you want up-to-date updates, you gotta go to the Opa and Oma's Camping Adventures Facebook page.
Right.
You do have to join to leave comments, but I do believe you can look at it without having to join. But I'm not positive about that.
And let me end it this way. And here in Amarillo, the girls saw grass for the first time, and they couldn't wait to rub their butts on it. For what, 6 months, 7 months now?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen grass.
Ethel was so sick of the rock that she didn't even want to go on it anymore and walk.
And it's wet, and they still wanted to run through the grass.
Uh-huh. That's okay, we let them. Right, girls?
Right? Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.